Hello guys, this is Srinivas the developer from the developer channel. Today we are going to solve the Skidmark daily challenge of 7 August 2021. Here this is the problem they have given. Find a fill matrix horizontal zigzag direction. So we just need to do something with the matrix. Like this question just remind me some quote. லீட் கோட்லயே கொஸ்டின் சால்வ் பண்றோம்னா இருக்கலாம், ஆனா அதுக்கெல்லாம் ஸ்கிட் மார்க் எக்ஸாம்ல புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியாது. Likewise, they have given something on the statement and they have acted something on the example. So let me clear this. For this example, we have a size of n 12 and we have 12 integer values. This is R and C, which is nothing but constraints of matrix, row and column size of matrix. So we just need to print fill all those values from 1 to 44 in the matrix with the zigzag order of starting position on bottom right. You didn't get that, right? Yeah, I too don't get that. So first I'm just initializing a matrix of size 2 cross 2. Here this is the matrix we have. Now we just need to override or apply all those values in the matrix from left to right order. So this will be 1, 2. This is zigzag, right? This will be 3, 4. After that we just come here and apply 10, 20. This will become 30 and 40. Now we will apply 11, 22, 33 and 44. This is how we are getting the 33, 44, 22, 11. We just need to apply the same logic for any of this one also. For the sake of simplicity, I'm taking this value. Now we have a matrix of size 3 cross 3. So let me initialize all those values by zeros. Now we just need to put all those values like this: 10, 20, 30, zigzag, right? 40, 11, 22, and then 33, 44, 50. After that we just need to come here and we need to fill the values. Like we have up to 50, right? This will become 60 and this will become 70. That's it. This is how we are getting the output like this. So we just need to do the simple operation of these things. So let me do that in Python. After a long time, I'm back with the Python programming. So I'm going to enjoy this video. Like first for the input part, n equal to int of input. This is a single value, so we don't have to strip or split the values. And this is a list they have provided. List equal to list of map of int comma input dot split. Because those values are space separated, I'm typecasting all those values in integer format. Now it's time to get the RNC, which is nothing but row and column constraints. Map of in comma input dot split. Okay, we are set with the input. Now it's time to declare the matrix. Matrix equal to, either we can do something like we can make a matrix format of 0 into column into rows. So print matrix, or else we can make a matrix list. Okay, always empty list. Empty list equal to This C will become here star C, and this will be a single dimensional matrix, which is nothing but a list. So let me print that also. Print of empty list. Okay, if I say one run this program, n equal to some kind of weird numbers 10, and the values, oh my god, I should give single value. Okay, we are splitting that, right? We are not using the n value, so I'm putting 1 here, and the row and column size will be something like 3 cross 3. So now we got two-dimensional matrix and a single dimensional list. We are going to stick with the single dimensional list, because if we are going with a matrix like this, we have to specify the row and column index, right? But if you are doing with a single line, we just need to put the index, just a specific index. So that seems easy for me, so I'm going to stick with that. Empty list, or else you can go with the matrix. Matrix equal to this size. Now we just need to uh, put all those values from bottom right to top left, right? For I in range of n, I'm just adding all those values to the matrix of minus I plus 1. This is nothing but a negative index. Whenever we go for a negative index like t equal to temp variable a pple apple, t of minus 1 will give you the last index e, and minus 2 will give you L, minus 3 will give you PP, like that. It will give 1P, so minus 4 will give another P. So we can use this negative index to fill all those values from left to right. Sorry, right to left. And we are assigning the values from the list right to left. So this will contain an integer, so it won't show any error. But in this case, when we are exceeding the limit, like this is a r cross c for the sake 3 cross 3, but the n size is 11 or something, right? So when we are going beyond the minus 9, it will show some index out of bound error. So to get rid of that, I'm going to specify the Marlow operation, and this Marlow should be inside this parenthesis len of matrix. So if I do that, it will rearrange to the 0th position, so we won't get any error like that. After doing that, we just need to print the values, right? Print of, okay, for I in range of row, print of matrix of row, no, I into C. So it will give you value something like first 0, and then I will be incremented to 1. So 1 into C will give you the column size. For example, it will be like 0, 3, 6, 9, like that, if the C value is 3. So we will get the proper index, and we just need to print the C elements, right? For that, I'm specifying I into C plus C. So this is nothing but 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 and 6 to 9, like that. So let me run this. So we will get a proper feel or understanding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, or else 10. And my size is 3 cross 3. We got 9, 8, 7, 654 3 2 10. So this is how we are getting the input, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then 10 will be replaced here. Actually it's working properly, but it's not printing in the proper way. And I'm not telling about the brackets and commas. Like it should be a zigzag pattern, right? But it's in a linear pattern, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. So this should be in reverse order. How we are going to fix that? Actually, if I mod 2 equal to 1, or just I mod 2, we just need to reverse that, right? Because 0, this should be reversed. Print of matrix of I star C is to I star C plus C, and we can able to reverse this using the slice operator. Else do this. So I'm 7 on this for the same output, sorry, same input. Now we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 in a zigzag manner. But what if I give the values in a size of even, like 2 cross 2? We got, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 7 8 and 9 10. But this thing is reversed. How I'm going to fix that? Like it should be reversed and it should not be reversed for certain cases. While I'm thinking like that, daddy comes to my mind. Hey, don't put this thing in your mind, bugger. Just putting a equal sign here and check for the R, bugger. So you will get fixed there. Like that. I was like, it's of no use. Why we are doing that? But actually he did it. If the row size is even, and we should reverse the even patterns. If the row size is odd, we should reverse the odd columns. So this will work fine. So let me put a star here to get the proper output, just to get rid of star brackets and commas. So if I run this, now we got 7 8 9 10 9, and for the this input we'll get something like 9 8 7 4 5 6 3 2 10. It's working fine. That's it, guys. That's it for today's video. Hope you like and enjoy this video. See you soon with something else tomorrow. Until then, bye.